Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last one I have to do. This is the last one. So, you had 7webheads yet again doing one more video, and this video actually entails moving on. Moving on from the previous franchise. So, here's my question. Should you move on? Should you move on from the franchises? Personally, for me, I'm still kind of stuck at the Sam Raimi franchise due to the fact of I kind of want justice for it. I want Spider-Man 3 being done right, being the way Sam Raimi has it, and maybe even include Spider-Man 4 and maybe Spider-Man 5 to actually conclude making it so that it's a good ending, unlike what we got with Spider-Man 3, which is just Peter and MJ is on so-so. They're on a so-so relationship. They so-so patched it up. And also that awesome Spider-Man ending swing. That was always a nice signature of Sam Raimi. It's the fact of Spider-Man swinging to the rescue or swinging by a American flag. But that was all due to post 9/11. I mean, I get it. Due to post 9/11. I get it. But still, I kind of want that swing. I mean, he doesn't have to have the American flag anymore, but the swing was very, very important. The swing actually showed the beauty of what they could do with Spider-Man. That was always what they had, and it sucks that they didn't allow it to end that way. Given, I kind of believe that since the final swing was actually leaked on YouTube all those years ago, I think that kind of made them say, yeah, we're not going to do it. So, but should you move on? Should you move on from the franchise of Mark Webb's and Sam Raimi? Well, you shouldn't get caught up to where you never watch a Spider-Man movie ever again, only the ones that you care about. No, you shouldn't be like that. You should be able to move on, but I would say this. Continuing on what you believe in. I mean, like, there's many people out there who actually have this awesome imagination, awesome creativity, awesome thing that they actually believe what should happen next with either Spider-Man 3 or with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Heck, maybe someone actually out there already wrote a fictional Sinister Six. I'm just saying, there's people out there, and most likely you could actually be the good one who actually writes a good, decent script or a good plot for Sinister Six or for Amazing Spider-Man 3. I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to basically tell you, hey, you need to move on. It's game over. He's gone. All of it gone. All the franchises is gone. You need to move on. No. Some webheads have this wrong. If you enjoy the franchise like I enjoyed Sam Raimi's, then you need to stick with it. Because maybe someday they look at who actually cares. Like, for instance, maybe someday they actually will check the fan base and have like a live poll saying who loved the Sam Raimi franchise. And you'll be there saying, I do. And then maybe from that, they'll be like, yeah, we're going to revisit. They're going to revisit it. I don't know what exactly that means, but they could actually bring a Spider-Man 3.1 out. They could actually tell Sam Raimi, hey, we kind of want to do something that's interesting. So would you care to actually, with a new cast, of course, redo a few of your movies and then they add more stuff to it, even though that's kind of like far-fetched and I kind of don't want a new cast, but hey, you have to freaking have some leeway here. You have to at least have a compromise. So, yeah, maybe that, or maybe they actually will create a comic of its own. The fact that it'll continue on with what Sam Raimi did. So you have like lots and lots and lots of more villains he goes against and all that stuff. Maybe they could incorporate what happened in the video games, and then they can make the Sam Raimi universe into something very, very unbelievable, with the video games actually linking to the actual movie itself. It could do that. As for Amazing Spider-Man, I kind of didn't care. I mean, the first movie, I didn't care about it. I had no feeling or emotion for it. The second movie I did, but it was only for the live action part. That's the messed up part. It was only for the live action part. I did care, sadly, for Electro 2, and they could actually have some deleted scenes that happened. They could actually have made it better. Yeah, so yeah. But really, should you move on? Yes and no. Yes, you should continue on and you should actually look at the next franchise of Spider-Man, but you also should keep faithful to the previous franchise because maybe someday it'll all pay out. I don't know how, but I bet it'll pay out eventually. Maybe they'll actually do a animated version of Spider-Man 4 or Spider-Man 3 that was done Sam Raimi. And then you actually will just have the voices. You'll have Tobey Maguire, you'll have Kirsten Dunst, and they all voice their characters. And you actually will get the story, but it's bittersweet since it's animated, but still, at least you actually will get something. But anyways, that's all I have to tell you. And one other thing is, I would say two things, which I already said. Number one is Andrew Garfield is a hero. He basically made Sony look in the mirror. He made them see that, yeah, we cut it, and yeah, it did poorly, didn't it? And we actually did cut the film. I wonder what happened if we didn't cut the film whatsoever. I wonder what happens if we didn't touch the film whatsoever and it was the pure version of it. Yeah, they'll begin to worry. They'll begin to figure it out and think, hey, what if we don't touch it at all? Yeah. So let's hope that because of the things Andrew Garfield said, and they're not stupid. He wasn't stupid to say it. He had to say it eventually. Someone had to eventually say it. The thing is, it's better Andrew Garfield said it than one of us, because will they listen to us? Will Sony Pictures listen to any of us if we say, hey, you ruined the freaking movie? And, I mean, just one person, one of us, one person, they're not going to listen. But if you get Andrew Garfield, if you get Tobey Maguire, if you get Mark Webb actually telling them, hey, you messed up this movie. You're the ones who changed it, and that's why it did poorly, is because you changed it. I think they needed to hear it by someone. Someone had to tell them. And I don't think it's stupid that Andrew Garfield was the one to say it. I don't think it was stupid. They needed to hear that because maybe that's the reason why they went to Marvel. And if not, then at least they heard it, so the next time they plan on saying, hey, I think we should do this and that, hopefully it'll be kind of like what happened with Miles Morales. The fact of, because of his Venom Blast punch, he think he killed his uncle. And because of that, he was hesitant on using it. Maybe it'll happen then. Maybe it will actually happen. Maybe it's just like that. I really hope so. And of course, I will say one thing that I'm really, really happy to say is that Seven Webheads actually admitted Avi Arad screwed over Spider-Man 3. Avi Arad actually screwed Spider-Man 3 over. He actually said it. He admitted it. Thank you. Well, anyways, I'm webbing out. Peace.